Welcome, it's denome. Altcoin season is back and I will prove it to you in this video. So we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin dominance, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin on exchanges, and we're going to take a look at individual altcoins that have already had a reversal pattern. So if you think this is interesting, you know what to do, and let's just get started because I'm quite excited to showcase this one. So the first thing I want to show is that we had a fractal on Bitcoin. So if you go to Bitcoin USD and you go to logarithmic chart and you draw a line from here to here and you take a look at this price action, it is basically the exact same price action that we had recently here. So if you take a look at this dump here, it's basically the same exact dump that we had here. And then we had a rounded move to the up and a higher low. And we had the same thing here, a rounded move to the up and a higher low. So if this actually plays out, this fractal, it would mean that we actually go beyond these two levels here. So maybe we actually touch that 20,000 level here on Bitcoin. And from there, we could see sideways move, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. I don't expect it to be this long as we had previously, but if we had sideways action, that's when altcoins will actually moon. And now let's talk about Bitcoin dominance, because this is another indicator that basically tells you if we will have an altcoin season or not. So Bitcoin market cap dominance, it just basically means that how much of the total crypto market cap is held by Bitcoin. So the higher number this is, it just means that Bitcoin is outperforming altcoins. Whenever this is going lower, it means that altcoins are actually outperforming Bitcoin. So whenever this is going low, that's good for altcoins. And as you can see, basically from September 2019, a year ago, we have had lower highs and lower lows, and this trend has just been continuing here. And currently we're sitting at this major resistance level on Bitcoin market cap dominance, and the next major target, we already hit this target here, so the next target would be this 52% level here. So that would basically mean a 17% move to the downside. This is actually a little bit higher here. Well, I will move it later. Anyway, a 17% move to the downside, that would mean a massive altcoin season. So if we just take a look at this one, this recent altcoin season here, we had about 17% move to the downside on the Bitcoin market cap dominance. So we would see a similar altcoin season that we had earlier this year if this actually plays out. But if we go to the lower time frames, you can see that we are just hammering this resistance line over and over again. So it could easily break to the upside as well, but it could easily just drop to the downside. And if it goes to the downside, that's when we will actually have the real altcoin season as well. And obviously this is the first target, this 60th percentile here, and from there the next one is that 52% or 53% level. So I'm pretty much just expecting this to go down, just because so many altcoins have already bottomed, as you probably know from previous videos that I made. But now let's talk about another metric that I just started following. It's called Bitcoin on exchanges, or the exchange reserves. And I use cryptocom for that. And I do have the full access. So if you don't have the full access and you are just create a free account here, you will see the same number here, but you will not see it as long as I can. So I can see it until December 11th, but on the free account you only see it on December 6th. So there's like a 1 week lag there. So basically what this means is that whenever people are depositing Bitcoin on exchanges, this number is going up, or this orange line is going up. And what it usually means is that people want to sell their Bitcoin on exchanges, or they want to trade their Bitcoin. And whenever this is going down, it means that people want to hold their Bitcoin on their wallets or somewhere else. So whenever this is going down, it usually means that the price action will go higher because the supply on exchanges is going lower. And just recently we had this move to the upside here on this orange line here, which caused this dump here and this dump here. But if you take a look at what happened just now, basically today from December 9 to December 10, you can see that we already made a new low on this chart. So as you can see, people are still wanting to hold their Bitcoin. They are not wanting to sell. So if this was just if this was just growing higher and higher, it would just means that people just want to trade their Bitcoin more and more and more. But as you can see, people just want to hold their Bitcoin. So this is a very important chart to take a look at, and this is a chart that I will be looking at more often now that I actually found this out. But yeah, just to see this dip here, super good for Bitcoin. People still want to hold it. They don't want to sell it at these levels, just according to this chart. And previously I showed the volume, that the volume was basically non-existent for this previous sell. So all things are lined, in my opinion, that Bitcoin will hold these levels. And that would mean either we go up or sideways action. And next, let's talk about some individual altcoins. So if you just take a look at altcoins that I have favorited, because you always look at these ones. Anyway, you can see that a lot of red here in these numbers, but the red is not really that significant. And on the 24-hour change, some altcoins are already, what do I say? They already have the green numbers. So just like 12 hours ago, these were still red, but now they are green again. So altcoins are actually bouncing upwards. So that's really, really good. And if you take a look at Bitcoin, it already had this 2.4% bounce already. Anyway, what I want to take a look at from here is basically a few altcoins that I want to showcase. So the first I want to showcase is BandUSD, because this one, if you go to the hourly, you can see an inverse head and shoulders on the hourly chart. And this is a reversal pattern, which usually means that the price action will have a reversal, and then we will see more move to the upside. So BandUSD had a reversal pattern here. If you take a look at SXBUSD, you can see that here we had the same inverse head and shoulders pattern, and this already played out to the upside. So this reversal has actually been confirmed now. So SXB has been had this reversal pattern as well. Another one I just want to take a look at is Atom BTC. If you go to Atom BTC and you go to the daily chart here, you can see that we're actually on Atom BTC just hammering this bottom line here as well. So from here, Atom is probably going to outperform Bitcoin as well. And yeah, just we're at this level and we already had a bounce from here. So this is really looking really good as well. Another one, and these just keep going on and on and on when I was looking at this, or but not this one. Let's go to Sell USD. Sell USD, Celsius Network token, we're in this bullish triangle here. So I would not be surprised if this actually breaks to the upside as well. So yeah, looking really good for Sell USD. But personally, I hope it goes down so I can buy some more Celsius Network token. But anyway, this is a bullish triangle here. Next one I want to showcase is .USD. So .USD, again, this is not as clear, but we're still following this trend line here. So breaking this line would be really good here. I wouldn't really call it a bullish triangle, but yeah, it's doing what it's doing here. I did buy some DOT, by the way, and I did already buy some Band as well. Was there another one that I wanted to showcase? Yeah, well, there's one thing I want to showcase. This is not really related to this altcoin season, but it's related to you finding opportunities. So what you can do is, if you want to take a look at Band BTC, because it is an oracle same as Link, you go to, if you want to compare these together, you just select Band BTC here, and then you type /link BTC. No, not long, link BTC, and you click this one and click enter. Now you are basically, you see a chart. Let's take the logarithmic out, where you can see the price action of Band versus Link. So whenever this is going up, Band is outperforming Link token. And here we are at this trend line here, and Band BTC is just outperforming Link BTC. That's why I'm more bullish on Band than I am actually on Link. So this is a really good way that you can actually compare two assets together and find really cool opportunities as well. So Band BTC, in my opinion, is just a better hold currently than a Link BTC, just looking at this chart here. Anyway, that's just another tip that you can actually use why I'm more bullish on Band than I'm on Link. Another thing, you know that if you compare Link to ETH, by the way, you can type this one because this is an actual trading pair on Binance. That's why you can just type Link ETH and you don't have to do Link BTC /ETH BTC. But here, this actually broke to the downside on Link ETH. So that's another reason why I don't want to hold Link currently. Anyway, that's just another tip there. Anyways, I do believe that altcoin season is back. People don't want to sell their Bitcoin anymore. From here, Bitcoin dominance is at a resistance level. There's so much room to the downside from the market cap. So I do believe that a lot of the altcoins, will have an alt season really soon. So anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you can find good opportunities in the market, and I do hope that the Bitcoin market cap dominance actually breaks to the downside as well and Bitcoin holds these levels. Let me know if this video was interesting. I will make a weekly update on Monday as well, but this video I just wanted to showcase that altcoin season is back, because I do believe it is back. Anyway, that's it for this video. I will see you on the next video.